Yeah, that's the first time former President Uhuru Kenyatta and President William Ruto have been seen together since the handing over ceremony that happened, I think, 2 months ago. It's good to see them laugh, even if they've been showing, different signals for the past 2 months that they've changed power, they've switched powers. Actually, the past 5 years, they've been sharing the presidency. It's not been a good run, but now, yeah, good to see them shake hands and smile and walk together. Right about now, going for that brings us to the end of the updates here this morning, by the way, on KUTV Rise today's news updates. Follow the rest. There's a bulletin at 6:30 p.m. Mizizi Habari. There's a bulletin at 9 p.m. KUTV Kenya Primetime News. You can check the rest of the developments that are going to happen today on those broadcasts. But now, I'm coming back with Faith from the International School of Advertising to give me that conversation I teased earlier on the campus tour they're doing on apprenticeship, which is beginning in January of 2023. So kama wewe ni youth pale mtaani, here's a chance for you to get a job, here's a chance for you to get attached, here's a chance for you to get training, and how can you get along with this program? I'll be back with the information. All right, so Faith Murungu is a Marketing and Business Development Coordinator at ISA, the International School of Advertising. And she's been here before. We discussed matters of marketing, advertising, and how exactly that has been developing in the past few years, especially in this digital age. So if you have interest in those areas, here's a chance for you to get to be attached with them for training and also for job security. Here are some very scary statistics that I want to begin with, and she will be helping me, of course, have a discussion around that. I read the story just yesterday on the Business Daily that says only 9% of Kenyans have secured permanent full-time jobs. Less than 10% of Kenyan adults have permanent full-time jobs and are scoring the levels of high poverty and dependency levels in the economy, where the government is actually struggling to tackle acute unemployment problem. And on Biashara Tuesday, we're always trying to push those statistics up to ensure that there are more people who are either employed or starting their own businesses. But Faith tells me that Gen Z hawataki kufanya kazi. They don't want to get employed, but want to do their own businesses as well. So it is also a good way, because that's what we're pushing towards, self-employment, so that you can create opportunities for many people. In advertising, how can you do that? How can you gain these skills? And how can you affect them in the economy, so that we ensure that hatuna watu ambao wako unemployed and at the same time have no businesses that they are doing. Faith, welcome to the show for another time.
Thank you.
How's it been since last time?
Good.
Yeah?
Homa
tu kidogo.
Kidogo tu.
You have a COVID vaccine?
Yes.
Ama ni songe kidogo?
You're safe. You're safe.
All right, uko safe kabisa. All black today. Yeah, we are trying to kill unemployment. So that's the funeral.
True.
That's the funeral you're attending.
True.
Yeah?
Yes.
All right, so again, maybe to run it back to people who are not there for the first discussion, the International School of Advertising, what exactly happens there in a day-to-day basis?
So the International School of Advertising, what we do is we transition probably graduates, and probably you're doing marketing or law or another career, and you want to transition into the marketing and advertising industry. So we train you. We give you the skills that you need to what you'll need actually in the job market. And we also place you in jobs after you've gone through the program.
Okay.
Yes.
So there are jobs at the end of it.
There are jobs, that's the apprenticeship program. And we also train marketers, seasonal marketers. But flagship program is the apprenticeship program.
All right.
Yeah.
You told me that the transition from training to apprenticeship to the job place is a smooth process.
Yes.
And I was promised that in first year. When I was joining campus, niliambiwa wewe focus, and at the end of the 4 years, masomo kuna kazi na kungoja pale mbele.
Yeah.
But with ISA, we are saying that is happening, and we're going to be going through the whole process, of course.
Yes.
But before we get into that, the big bone of the conversation, there's a campus tour that you're currently doing. Maybe tell us a bit about that. How can people show up, and what activities are we expecting?
Okay, so we're doing a series of campus tours, and we're going to start with the University of Nairobi, UON. It's going to be happening tomorrow. So what to expect is you're going to have an interactive session with industry players, people who are already in the industry that you want to go into. They're going to have talks with you. We're going to have a bootcamp challenge where we give you work. We give you a challenge where you get to work on real brands, come up with ideas, and then your ideas probably will elevate you, and you'll probably win a scholarship. We have 2 scholarships that we are offering tomorrow.
All right. So how long is that apprenticeship tour taking?
So the tour is taking till next year.
Okay.
So we're going to be doing different campuses.
Okay.
But tomorrow is going to be from 8 to 5. We'll give you breakfast and lunch.
Oh.
So yeah. So
that's the main part. Why are you saying it in unnoted? There'll be breakfast and lunch.
There'll be breakfast and lunch. Yeah. So keep time also.
Okay.
Yes. So
8 to 5 p.m.
8 to 5 p.m. So it will be a series of activities, a series of getting to engage and being talked to with industry players, and also activities, giving you really hands-on activities on what to expect in the marketing place.
All right.
Yes.
For me to come through to this tour, of course, to get to know what you do at ISA, do I need to have a background in marketing and advertising, or can I be just any other person who's interested in joining?
So as long as you're interested in pursuing a career in marketing and advertising, you're welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, no matter what course you did, even though you did analytical science and you're interested in pursuing a career in marketing and advertising, you're welcome.
I'm seeing here there are other things that are happening outside of marketing and advertising. There's workshops in financial goal setting, planning, and leadership. Are these during the training or also during the apprenticeship tour?
During the apprenticeship tour, during the training, we'll be having that. We've realized, the course is going for 90,000, and most students cannot afford this. So what happens is we have partnered with Uniport, who will be giving financing to the students. So in part of giving you financing, we need to understand how to be able to manage your finances and all that. So we're also going to be having that workshop tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, for the 6 months of training, please take us through the journey. There's the 3 months of intense training, and there's also getting attached to a brand, and there's a job afterwards.
Yeah.
How does it look like in depth?
In depth. So it's actually 6 months of training, but on the third month we place you. So we start you with the basics. We start with marketing and brand planning, where we teach you how to be able to come up with brands, how to be able to position your brand, do research, and all that. And then we also we train you on strategic advertising management, where we are able to know how to be able to come up with ads. All these ads you see on the billboards, how do you come up with them? How do you communicate that? Then we train you on digital for business, which is digital marketing, which is very essential right now. And I think last time when I was here, that's what we were discussing. And then after you've taken those 3 courses, now we can place you in a company where you start working as an apprentice, and you earn a stipend. Not much, but you earn a stipend that can be able to sustain you. But you're also continuing with your training, where we teach you about media buying, and we also train you about account management. And then you do a final project. Those are 6 months. After you're done with that, your internship and your training, now we place you for a job. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So I am assured that at the end of all this training, very intense, I am going to get attached, first of all, and also get a job at the end of.
Let me use statistics. Since we started, we have placed over 1,000 students, graduates, into the job market.
And this is since 2014.
Yes.
Oh, that's quite a number.
Yes, and our placement statistics lie at 95%.
Wow. Okay, so if you are going to be grabbing any opportunity, I think this is the one you need to begin with as we close the year. So tomorrow, ensure unafika University of Nairobi for that campus tour and get to learn and work and hear from industry experts. There are scholarships that are available. Can you tell us a bit about that?
So we have partnered with an agency. They want to give a scholarship to 2 students who will go through the program and finally be employed or get into the agency, into the work industry.
All right.
So they are sponsoring you to go through the program with an already promised job.
Okay. So there are 2 steps here that I want us to have a look at as well. Eligibility in making an application to come through for the program, for the training, and also eligibility for the scholarship. How do those 2 look like?
For the scholarship, first you have to be job ready. So meaning you're either almost graduating or you have graduated, so you're ready to start the job. So that's the one thing for the scholarship. And you're available to take the classes. So the classes run they're evening classes. They run 3 days a week, from 6 to 8. So you actually have to be available to take the classes and go through the program for 6 months. So that's the qualification. To come for the campus tour, you have to be interested in pursuing this as a career. Yes, but also to prosper to get the scholarship, you have to prove. We are going to give you basic skills. We're going to train you on basic skills, and then we give you a challenge which you're going to do in groups, and then now we are going to evaluate from there.
Okay.
Yes.
Is there an application for the training apart from the scholarship?
For the training, yes, we have application. You can go to isaafrica.education, and you can check out apprenticeship, and then you can apply.
All right.
Yes.
One of the other things I've seen you do during this training period is personal development in skills like mental well-being. I'm seeing here emotional intelligence, business and communication, etiquette. Why is this important?
It's important because you're going to the job market, you're dealing with people. You have to learn how to use emotional intelligence, how to interact with people. Mental health has become one of the most great talked about, and it's something we all need to start speaking about and getting to be aware about ourselves. So we're going to do that. How to communicate with business. You're going to be dealing with accounts. You're going to be dealing with directors, corporate. So you also need to know how to present yourself, how to talk, how to engage. Yeah, so basically that. And we also train you that in the 6 months.
Right. Behavioral skills in the marketplace.
In the job market, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as we've mentioned there, we're trying to kill unemployment, yeah?
Yeah.
So at the end of this program, you're getting attached. But when we were having a discussion before we came on air, we mentioned there that the generation after Y, because I hear they don't like being called that, the generation after Y does not like to be in job places under a boss who needs them at the desk all day long.
Yeah.
The skills that people are going to be getting here, of course, enabling them to get jobs, but can they also apply them if they are going into their own ventures?
Yes, so we make our training as practical as possible. So even the assignments that you're going to be given are going to be working on brands. So if you have your own brand, the better. So, or if you want to do you want to become an entrepreneur, we have a whole session for that where we teach you about digital marketing, e-commerce, marketing and brand planning, and influencer marketing. So if you also want to be an influencer, you can come through tomorrow.
So for a chance to get to learn.
We'll be having Ozzy in the house tomorrow, who'll be taking you about how to become an influencer or how to get an influencer to work for your brand. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if you're also a business, you can come through just to interact, maybe? No?
No. Students.
Students only. Students only.
We'll do one for businesses later.
Yeah. Okay.
We actually have one for businesses.
Oh.
Yeah, but it's in December.
Okay. You'll tell us sometime in the future so that we bring our businesses there as well.
Sure.
Sure thing. Okay, so now 6 months, I've gone through the training. I have graduated. I have skills in marketing and in advertising. Do I need to go to any other college after that? Am I good? Am I good to go? Could I be straight out of high school and interested and haven't gone to any campus yet and still come to school?
High school, no. Because you have to be, we're in Kenya, and papers matter. So at least do either a diploma, certificate, just be job ready. So I'll give you an example. Recently, we graduated. So this lady, she did law. She did law, but then she was like, you know what? This is not my passion. This was being influenced. So she came and did the marketing, the 6 months program. And now she's working as an account manager in an agency. Yeah, so as long, you don't need any other course, but you have to upskill.
You have to have upskilled after high school.
Yeah, you have to have upskilled after high school, at least do a diploma, certificate, degree, that's fine. And then when you come and do the crash course, you don't need any other marketing course to start you. But you know, we are humans, we need to evolve and continue learning. So the other learning institution like Chartered Institute of Marketer to become a chartered marketer, you can do that later on, but to get you started, the 6 months is enough.
I see.
No matter what course you have done, your background is.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ISA promises you that 6 months later utakuwa uko sawa sana and very extremely job ready, even better than you came in while starting the program. How much does it cost then for people who will not be lucky to get the scholarships available?
It costs 95,000 only.
For the 6 months?
For the 6 months.
Okay.
Yeah.
And this is support throughout the period, material, mentorship, and all those workshops as well?
Yes.
Okay.
We also have webinars to be able to just keep you updated on the trends, marketing trends that are happening. Yes, it's 95,000. But if you can't afford that, we have a financing partner who can be able to give you financing to go through the program.
Oh, okay.
Yes, but you have to pay a commitment fee so that you can be committed to the program.
All right.
Yeah.
Check them out. ISA. Please give us the website once more time, and also if people can register for tomorrow's campus tour, where can they do that?
ISAAfrica.education. You can check us on Instagram. You'll get all the details there. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn. ISA Africa. So you can just check us there. You'll get the details.
Okay.
Yes.
Other campuses are complaining that for UN peke. So after UN, where next are you going to?
So after UN, we'll be coming to KU, USIU, Daystar, and many at Strathmore. So we're still adding the list. We are hoping to also get outside Nairobi to be able to go to schools that are outside Nairobi, so we can also give them a chance.
Okay, that's the information there, of course, from Faith, who is part of the amazing team at the International School of Advertising, telling us how you can plug yourself in the campus tour happening tomorrow, University of Nairobi, with breakfast and lunch as the highlight, but also the second biggest highlight being that you will get to interact, work, and learn with brands and marketing experts who will be there on the ground. Check them out on the website, as she said, so that you can register for that, and also make sure you make your application for the January cohort that will be receiving training for 6 months, and then your apprenticeship.
Yeah, apprenticeship. Apprenticeship. I can also send you the link.
Oh.
You can post it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Apprenticeship. Apprenticeship. And then get yourself 6 months of training and a job afterwards. If you don't want the job, you can use those skills to grow your brand as well. Kuna hadi how to be an influencer or how to use influencers for your business. So those are very key lessons that you will get to learn as you go on into the job market. Thank you very much, Faith.
Thank you for
making time for us here. Always, another time, another conversation. You're welcome back.
Thank you.
Okay, at KUTV Kenya, taking that short break, and then I'll be back. There's much more of conversations on empowerment that are happening here on this show. Don't miss out on that. Give me your feedback. Ninaangalia social media, alafu nitarudi na hiyo comment zenu, so still on there.